Tell me this, which do you find most convincing? The IKEA effect, the rhyme as reason effect, or the frequency illusion?
Is the IKEA effect just arrows on the floor? Is that what that is? Just not being able to get out of any way ever?
If you
prison?
can...
Is that prison? Prison with tea lights.
It may be better understood by saying things like, if you make crab-apple jelly, say, or jam, in my case, apricot jam I made last year, and it's just the best apricot jam there ever was. I know this, it's a fact. It's the best apricot jam anyone has ever tasted. But I'm told that it's part of the IKEA effect. In other words, if you've made it yourself from your own ingredients, you just think it's better than anything else that you could buy in a shop or anything else.
Is that why people are really smug about their babies?
Yes. Basically, they are an IKEA effect. Do you have any equivalent of that effect?
I'm fierce fond of a decent bowel movement.
Fierce fond. I like that.
I would often call my wife and children in and... Look what Daddy made. You thought I was reading.
That is preferable to if you're a fan of someone else's, though, isn't it? Oh. I'm a huge fan of Alan Davies's bowel movements.
Well, let's move on to the second in our list, then, which is the rhyme as reason effect. What do you think that can be about?
Is that like, no pain, no gain?
Yes.
Or treat them mean, keep them keen?
Yes.
Would be another.
Oh, like there's loads of alcohol ones, isn't there? Like if you drink wine, you'll be fine, and
beer, you'll be queer.
Only shots.
But that did work, didn't it, Steve?
Yeah, it worked on me.
Only shots, you'll get the trots, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's all the
isn't there
boozy
one
ones.
with grape and grain?
Yeah.
Oh.
Never the twain with no.
They do seem to work in as much as if you suggest a kind of rhyming piece of advice to someone and to another group of people you put the same sentiment that doesn't rhyme, they'll believe the rhyming one. So, for example, they gave wealth makes health to a group of people and almost all of them agreed with it. They then said financial success improves medical outcomes and they didn't agree at all, despite it meaning the same thing. So it shows there is a strange quality that a rhyming...
And also,
phrase
it's
has.
easier to remember as well, so you're more likely to pass it on to somebody else,
That's right. And it seems just to have some sort of authority or imprimatur that an ordinary phrase doesn't. It's also the Keats heuristic, because it's beautiful. It must be true. Beauty is truth and truth beauty is the idea. You may remember O.J. Simpson's defence lawyer, Johnny Cochran. Do you remember?
Oh, it doesn't fit.
If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. That's it, yeah. That seems to be one of the things that got
That's
O.J.
quite specific as well. You can't use that like every day, can you? It's not going to come up a lot, that one, is it?
It worked on the day, though. You've got to be in it
To win it.
to win it, yes.
Points mean prizes.
Points.
No, I'm not very good at this.
Hang on.
Right? No.
An apple a day, of course.
The doctor away.
Red light in the sky, shepherd's pie. Oh, that's not... Red sky at night, shepherd's delight.
Yes.
The frequency illusion, does that mean anything to you?
No.
That's no reason why it should. When I use the word heuristic, it may be that you didn't know the word. But it's quite likely that in a couple of days you might see it in a magazine or hear someone else using it on the radio or television. You go, that's weird, I only just heard that word for the first time 2 days ago. And now it keeps cropping up everywhere. Have you ever had that experience?
I was talking to someone about this. It was Richard Osman, because he was complaining about people saying there's always tennis questions on Pointless.
Oh, yes.
And the moment you think that there's tennis questions on Pointless, if you see one, you think, well, that completely reinforces everything.
Yes, that's right. All these things are called a sort of cognitive bias. They push you into a way of thinking, some different ways of... So, you can tell the most appalling lie if it rhymes or it's featured on QI.
Thank you for watching. Do remember to subscribe to the QI channel and click here to watch more videos.